Got a nigga feeling straight. Got him from my motherfucker rich. Got a nigga feeling straight. Got him from my motherfucker rich. Got a nigga feeling straight. Got him from my motherfucker rich. Got a nigga feeling straight. Got him 10 toes down, came around in a 6'4". Got the club popping like a pinball. No, I can fucking die, you a pinball. 10 toes down, came around in a 6'4". I'm a prune at a rook, and I smoke on no cook. 2,500 the book. Yeah, I see a little bitch, she look. She know I'm the truth. That's why she run with the kid. Right then I block with the kid. Smoke a whole lot with the kid. I hit the block with the kid. I just myself in your dick. You know I ball like a bitch. Why don't you all on my dick? The whip. Almost the niggas be lit. That's why she run with the kid. Smoke a whole lot with the kid. She been working on it for the money. Yeah. And now it's closing time. Yeah. All the niggas say they really want. They tryna steal some of the time. But real niggas don't never thirst. Real niggas just put in work. But real niggas don't never thirst. Real niggas just put in work. I ain't never lost no pussy when I'm chasing money. I ain't never lost no pussy when I'm chasing money. But you can lose a lot of money if you chasing pussy. Notice, then do what you notice. I'm trying to fly in the lotus. Please do not act like you know me. Please do not act like you know me. No nigga whipping the sword. You niggas not that important. I got the wet on my shoulder. Little bit bad, she know it. Yeah, I'm smashing the roof. Roll up a zip and I blow it. Watch how I flex with the roller. I'm a real nigga, you know it. 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 10 toes down, came around in a 6'4". Yeah. Got the club popping like a pinball. Yeah. No, I can fucking die, you a bimbo. Yeah. 10 toes down, came around in a 6'4". Motherfucker. I ain't never lost no pussy when I chase him. Got it from my motherfucker. I ain't never lost no pussy when I'm chasing. Got it from my motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Chop It Up podcast, man. It's your boy Hawk Life. And you just got finished. Chop It Up the podcast, it's your boy Hawk Life, man. You just got finished listening to Asayo Dio Wraith. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check that out, man. Check out his music, man. If you don't know who he is, get in tune, man. This is a special episode of Chop It Up the podcast tonight, because tonight I got my special guest, Modern Day Pharoah. VT Pharoah is in the building.
What's going on, world? Utmost, Transform You, HHF, VT Pharoah in the building. All the way live from Wisconsin, Racine, Wisconsin to New Orleans. What up, Hawk Life?
What's happening, man? First and foremost, for those who don't know who you are, give them a little background and give them a little slight bio.
A little background, little slight bio. All right. I'm a. Where to start? All right. Pretty much, I'm a CEO, entrepreneur of a management company. We also do booking and artist and brand development. So we cater to the small timers, the mom and pops, such businesses and individuals. If you got a dream, you're trying to take it somewhere, might not necessarily know where to start, come to us. We'll help you get there. We got a major focus towards the arts, music, Um, I myself being attached to a musical team, Utmost, the Universal Thinking Minds of Sound. It was founded in Florida, made its way to Atlanta. One of the founder members was raised in Racine, so obviously it made its way out to Wisconsin. I've been doing this for quite some time, since 2012. Outside of that, I would say just a man, just out here in this world trying to do some good. So yeah, pretty much I sum it up into that. I do artist development, brand development, business development, management, booking, and we service. Our team is everywhere. Our team is international, mostly based here in the U.S., mostly in Wisconsin and on the East Coast. But I service anybody everywhere. You got a dream? Shit, come to me. We'll talk. We'll make something happen.
Absolutely. You've been able to transform the lives of several artists, including content creators like myself. Um, how is it? I see. I feel like for you, you're more comfortable in the background. That's the approach you take. Um, and how would you describe your? Would you describe the experience being able to help these many artists that you have been able to help?
Well, I would say, yeah, I actually am more comfortable in the background. Um, that's just one of them things that happen naturally. Like I don't mind just doing the hard labors and the behind the scenes things that it takes to bring things together. And how would I describe this experience? I would say up and down for one. You know, it's got its good times, it's got its bad times, but I would say beneficial altogether. Um, it's just the purpose. You know, that's one thing it gave me. It gave me a purpose, and I just love doing this. You know, it just feel good to do. Uh, I've gotten to go a lot of places and see a lot of things, meet a lot of people doing this. I've learned a lot, built a lot of bridges, structured a lot of things, coordinated a lot of things, planned a lot of things, done this job in a few arenas, you know, small time, independent, underground. Had the mainstream shot, took it a couple of times, but you know, like all in all, just describing this experience, I would say it's been very, very beneficial. Just
Yeah.
to sum it all up, it's just all been good. It's been lovely. I like the ride, you know, the journey great.
One of the things that also intrigues me is that you do artist management, and one of the artists that you're managing at this moment is DJ Potential, whose first ever single has done over 100,000 streams worldwide. If I'm saying that correctly,
You mean on our platform, pretty much
yeah,
how we yeah. And this combined platform, yeah, he is the first artist to do those type of numbers that quick. And
yeah,
yeah, and it's beautiful because we at a point where he is operating on the level of business he never has before. I'm operating on a level of business I never had before, and it's brought a lot of prestige and a lot of things, you know, including the awards that he
yeah.
up for that we'll talk about. But yeah, he we didn't see that come. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't say we didn't see it coming. I guess we just didn't expect it like that. But yeah, he reached that pinnacle quite quick, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing to see that all of the that's just good business working together on all fronts, and that's what we like to see.
Absolutely. Um, you've got to work, and you done gave me so many artists that you done brought to my platform and screamed the talented artist, and you represent Wisconsin in the right way. How important it is for you to represent Wisconsin in the right light.
Oh, it's very important because to be honest, I don't mind working with any and everybody, and I'm not one of those people where I feel like it's it's like so important to say where you from first. Like I always feel like it should be you and what you do, and then you just carry your town. But I think it's very, very important me putting on for my state and my city uh, for a few reasons, and the main reason is being when you look out into the game and you look at where hip hop started, where it's been since then, we got so much dope talent here, so much dope talent that surpass a lot of and supersede a lot of what you hear in the mainstream and even underground. And it's the same thing that's true everywhere. You know, I'm pretty sure, not even pretty sure, I know firsthand. Like in New Orleans, y'all got some artists who are a lot better than these mainstream cats we've been hearing from. And I think it's really, really important to put on for my team and my state
Absolutely.
and just let people know where we from and who we are so they understand that. Like, hey, you know. that thing that y'all so love about just entertainment and arts. Period. Like we got that. Like
Yeah.
we got it too, if not better than what you used to or what you done heard or maybe you not didn't know. But I think it's very important that people know who we are. We got our, we can do everything everybody else do, but we also got our own little vibe, our own way of doing things, our own rhythm, and the world need to hear that. So I shit, people know I stand up tall for my whole state, especially my city and the surrounding areas who, people I jam with and work with, but I stand up heavy for Wisconsin.
Absolutely. And it just says to the testament of the talent in Wisconsin, and to have Wisconsin talent nominated in at least 10 categories.
Yeah, that's
It's
dope.
crazy. So
That's dope
it's,
as hell.
yeah, you know,
Tremendous stand up dojo, DJ
yeah,
Potential.
Kush
What we
Mac,
got a Kush Mac.
Lyricist of the Year nomination. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's,
Well
yeah,
deserved. I'm gonna send you a video he did. He just went to the radio station out of Milwaukee here, 101.7 The Truth. He dropped the exclusive freestyle, and that's what I'll be telling a lot of
so,
like those type of things. His freestyle was better than a lot of stuff you've seen on K Slay and Breakfast Club don't do the freestyle, but you mean on them, those type of platforms, Shade 4 and 5
yeah,
and whatnot. We got some dope artists here that the world need to hear, and you
absolutely.
just named quite a few of them.
Yeah, and I'm excited for him. I'm excited for the awards. Like we were saying, take a little pause break and see. Make sure you do watch December 30th. We about to start putting it together, and make sure you do watch and be in the building. Um, yeah,
You
man.
don't wanna miss. I'm talking about Hawk Life put something beautiful together for y'all, man. This is a national thing from the West
Yeah,
Coast to the East Coast, underground and independent.
yeah,
Some signed, but mostly unsigned. This for the culture mainly, but never have I since starting this, and I've been doing music for a long time, have I seen such a platform on this level reach out and actually have the type of effect we going for. Like you really should tune in. You gonna hear who next, who gonna be after who's next. You gonna hear some
yeah,
great musicians. You gonna see some great art. Shit, you gonna hear from who the rest of the world gonna slowly but surely learn to love. But
yeah.
it's happening right here in front of your eyes. Check that out. December 30th, Battle Rap Chop It Up Podcast, first annual awards.
Yeah, so get in the now. Make sure you tap in and don't tap out, tap in. We're gonna get to that after this break. But before we get to that, man, we got another musical break. Second song up in the queue. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
It's that DJ Potential grinding all the time.
grinding all the time.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Potential. Make sure y'all, hey, if y'all didn't check this song out, I had a song of the goddamn I wanna see
Be grinding all the
fall.
time.
Make
This
sure
for
you
my
check it
homies that
out.
be grinding all the time.
Summer fall,
This
make
for
sure
my
you check it
homies
out.
that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This
This
for
for
my
my
homies
homies
that
that
be
be grinding
grinding all
all
the
the
time.
time.
This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. I'm grinding, I'm shining. I'm not trying, I'm doing automatic drill. I'm screwing, going in hard. You try and block my style, but I'm all in the game. And I'm really hard to guard like a player. Business corporation, I'm climbing the ladders. Already high on the list. Take another risk. Skin in the game, that means money to your lanes. Chasing no thoughts, cause I'm swimming in these waters. Even though I can't swim, the money in the thing keep flowing like waters. I manifest this shit. I prophesize and pick which mission I'm gonna jump in.
Shout out Loud Mob in the building.
And play it back. The competition's done in.
Shouts out Loud Mob.
Is my limit. It takes balls and enough sense. This ain't for the timid. Stop the damn emotion and lying to yourself. The truth is the moment. The truth, and I might be. I gotta stay in time like a little nigga that ain't no man. I got a lot of people telling me where you been. DJ Potential, I'm right here. You the definition of a rhythm because you running hot your feelings. These feelings never happy. I don't play in the metaverse. My world is real. Motherfucker! Yeah. I got grounded shoes on my feet. you know. So I gotta know, I ain't talking about James. I hope you ain't alone for the throne. I was on the road, I had to do a look like a crook. White collar crime, it's history like a book. I got grinding shoes on my feet, you know. So I gotta know, I ain't talking about James. I hope you ain't alone for the throne. I was on the road, I had to do a look like a crook. White collar crime, it's history like a book.
Oh,
Riding shoes on my feet. Had to do it look like a crook. What color crime? History like a book. Celebrity status for my barber and my books.
I just got a risky message.
Enough twice we dated. We made it. We made it when we left this world behind us. Death had good company, look bro. But that's how I do it. My birth was like the blueprint beginning to my death. Be like the Black Album ending. I was named to keep winning. The Lord's vision, the Lord's prayer. I was a little something like an S on her chest plate. I was reborn to the wokeness. The streets had us all dead. From days, no more. I do it like a tree, float like a butterfly, with words staying like a bee. Type my name in Google, I am the shit with the same clip, that shit that is full and I get off. I just wanna roll up with my nigga, then we shoot off. Everybody wants something but don't wanna grind. What's the next thing? I can't give you the game, but our minds not the same. Then I gotta say a word about God. Little niggas just gotta grow up, so I'm transforming till I can't. Giving peace to the wild end, a break for the plan. But the 13 in the NIFO, fighting hard for everybody. Let's get it.
This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be. I come to party, trying to get lit. Music loud, these niggas with hits. If I hop on it and know what you get, I just go in like the flip of a switch. I come to party, trying to get lit. Music loud, these niggas with hits. If I hop on it and know what you get, I just go in like the flip of a switch. I come to party, trying to get lit. Music loud, these niggas with hits. If I hop on it and know what you get, I just go in like the flip of a switch. I like my music loud, so DJ turn me up.
Turn it up.
DJ turn me up.
Yeah.
I like my music loud, so DJ turn me up.
Serve.
DJ turn me up.
I'm going to serve.
I like my music loud, so DJ turn me up.
Serve.
DJ turn me up.
Let's get it. DJ potential.
I like my music loud, so DJ turn me up.
Serve.
DJ turn me up.
I'm going to get it.
This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time. This for my homies that be grinding all the time.
Shouts out RTO Films, Tremendous the Brute, who also was up for an award. He shot that video. Check out RTO Films. Shouts out Joanne Dubose, one of the models in the video. Shouts out Chanel Marie, artist, and one of the models in the video. Latice Renee. Shouts out New 1000, UVE artist. Yeah. Team stood up. Oh, and if y'all looking for some dope ass content, just trust me on this. Go to Pornhub Jellybean, JEHLEEBEAN. One of the models in the video got some dope content she trying to push out to the peoples. And Chanel Marie just drops up on Bandcamp. That's CHEYNILE space MARE. Yeah, check them out. Check the team out. RTO Films. What up, Lyric Lyra?
To Swervo in the building. If y'all, the audience, I want y'all active tonight. So if y'all have any questions, make sure y'all put the questions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? The guest can see them and he'll promptly answer them as they come. So don't be afraid to ask any questions in the comments. Get active. You know what I'm saying? Don't be passive. Be active.
Yeah, now, soon as we catch a break, I'll answer them. You know, it's Hawk Life asking questions. But also, shouts out Bun B. He laid the vocals on that. If y'all didn't know, that was the legendary Bun B of UGK. That was DJ Potential featuring Bun B. But go ahead, Hawk Life. My fault. Yeah,
definitely grinding all the time. DJ Potential featuring Bun B on the vocals. That's super crazy. Man. Like I said, tap in. If you don't know, he also on the panel, tap in, where we talk about a lot of current events, a lot of things that's sometimes on the edge. Sometimes, you know, but it's real talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation. And if you don't tune in to tap in, make sure you do tap in. He's also, you can catch him over there working behind the scenes over at Transform You. So tell them a little bit about Transform You and what y'all got going over there.
A little bit about Transform You. So DJ Potential, who y'all just seen, and that was his actual debut single. He and I met overseas. You know, we were deployed and we were in the military, Army National Guard at the same time. Went overseas, part attached to the same brigade. Uh, we, to have a lot of downtime over there, we would always listen to music, walk the band, just do normal everyday stuff. One day I'm listening to some music. I'm like, they kind of sound like you. He like, that is me. I'm like, where you make this? When you make this? Long story short, he made it while we was over there. So we formed a bond over music. We created an entire album together. And when I got back, we got back home. He does so much in music, DJ, podcast, and a lot of things. And he had like this podcasting thing. Like it seemed like it's so new to a lot of people, but he been doing it since like 2014, 15. But in 2016, um, he was telling me about this company he started. It's a mass media company. He was like, we do any and everything media. And he was like, pretty much, I just want to be the bridge between people getting here, getting there, having people come share and tell their stories. I'm gonna deal with film and all these type of things. So I did an interview on it, and I loved it. And then from that point on, we just always, his company has grown, and right now, he is a celebrity podcaster. Done worked with so many people, done so many projects. He's an author, a published author. Uh, I want to say 6 novels in the bag, and also a collaborative project he did that came out in the last holiday season. He doing a lot of things with a lot of people, and pretty much that's what we do over there at Transform You. Um, if you have some type of media you want to get out to the masses, we help facilitate that. So what I do, I'm more of a booking agent. So I find the people and find the correct show for them, and we go and get the people, and then I book it, I confirm it, and I do some of the promo as far as make flyers. I'm a journalist also, so I interview the people and I get their press items together. I write press releases and whatnot. But that's what we do over at Transform You. We provide mass media services to get you out to the world in the proper format. Because a lot of people think you can just write a magazine and just send them a bio. Like, no, they want an actual press release. You know what I mean? They want to see your press kit and the materials that's there. Understand that you worth writing about, or you worth this, and that. So we help facilitate them type of thing, and we'll be the middleman and the bridge. Or maybe you need a plan to get your media out there. Well, come to us. We'll help you. Maybe you just want the world to know who you are. Uh, Transform You. The network right now is in more than 20 countries, but the main staple, Kinetic PE Mix Show, that's in 14 countries right now. It averages about 10K per episode, which they preview weekly. And like I said, they got the premium podcast channel, the movie channel, lots of things. Transform You is just that up and coming thing. It's that next thing. And it's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's where DJ Potential is from. I started as an employee, and we now partnered. My company, Modern Day Pharoah Services and Modern Day Pharoah Entertainment, along with Pharoah Styling Company and a few other companies, and Utmost, we all partner together, and we gearing up for a nice 2023. That's all I can say. HHF, also the hip hop fraternity. Shouts out Big Brother Claybo. Shouts out Pippa Ken and them who down there holding down, in Atlanta, the headquarters, doing their thing, who provided us this opportunity to be on this team and be a part of this. We're just gearing up for something beautiful. So get with Transform You, and you'll be a part of this beautiful thing too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I've seen how it's a machine over there, man. It's a machine over there, creative minds, and I've seen what DJ Potential doing with his podcast, and some of the guests that he have on, and the acclaim that it has, and the credibility that it's having in the industry and the movement, the motion. It's just real organic motion, people. So I would take advantage of the advice this man giving, because it seems that what he's touching is succeeding easily on the scale. With hard work, it might make it look easy, but with hard work, um, with and like I said, it's a lot. that I know that you do is a lot behind the scenes that you do. Um, for you, what advice would you give an artist trying to get in the game and trying to get everything monetized and trying to get everything going in the right direction?
Ah, uh, well, I was asked this question recently, and one of the things, uh, hopefully everybody listening to me on this and understand what I say when I say this and what I mean by it. But the lingo,
Mm,
you trying to jump into a certain what would you call it? Like when you get into a certain game, a certain industry, and you start
mm,
moving in certain circles, they say and speak about certain things that if you ain't been there, if you're a new rookie or whatever, it might not make sense to you. I always tell people the lingo, those things, what people say and how they say it. You got to know those things, and those things that people say. That's probably the most important thing going on. And a perfect example of that is royalties. A lot of artists, they hear about royalties. They've heard those words before. They leave that up to the managers and the distributors and the agents and the handlers and whoever else, the executives. But I tell people, like, asking for good advice, listen to the lingo.
mm,
Listen to what these words and these phrases and how people put them together, and go and learn them yourself. Go and learn what these things are, and how important and significant they are to whatever industry you in, or whatever you doing as far as this game goes. Because just listening to people talk, the powerful, influential, or just maybe not even powerful, influential, just certain people who I've seen, like, they do it really, really well. Like, they might not have a lot of influence or power. Like, a lot of people are behind the scenes. The real movers and shakers are behind the scenes. Just listen to the way they talk, listen to the words they say, and maybe check that out. But, and that all goes into really the name of the game. What that is, just being mindful and open, just being open to receive new things. Being an artist, that don't necessarily mean you just gotta sit in the artist's place. Learn
mm,
what executives talk about, learn what managers talk about, learn what agents talk about, learn these different roles and what these different roles mean, and the lingo behind it, and the jargon and the workplace talk. Like, that'll that'll take you so far.
yeah.
And like I said, that's just a part of being aware and being open, and wanting to learn and understand all the different pieces of this game, and how they fit together and work together for your benefit.
Absolutely. Gotta be a student of the game. Gotta be a
Hmm.
student of the game. And when people want to know, where did your name VT Utmost Pharaoh come from, or why you chose the name?
Oh, so look, my name, I ain't gonna say my whole government name, but everybody know me as Vante. That's like a shortened version of my full name, Vante.
Okay.
Um, Asaya Dio, who is the founder of Upmost, one of my childhood friends, been knowing this man since I was 10 years old. In high school, my senior year of high school, he was like the forefront, always the leader of all these musical groups. And it came to a point in high school where he was like, I'm gonna give you a name. Like, what's your rap name? Because I used to be an artist, whatever, never
Yeah.
professionally, so to speak, but back in the day when all of this started. He was like, what's
Yeah.
your name? Like, I'm gonna give you a name. And I always had these weird, crazy names or whatever. Like, and he just one day he was, I'm gonna call you VT. He was like, I'm gonna just call you that. Like, that's gonna be your nickname. And the crazy thing is, I stuck to it. Like, I just told everybody, like, my name is V. So that's where the VT come from. And the utmost obviously is like that. After high school, he ended up, because we from Wisconsin. He ended up going to Florida. He went to Florida A&M University. That's where Utmost was started. He went for audio engineering, audio production. He got with some other people. They started Utmost, the Universal Combiners of Sound. And I joined the team in 2012, and we childhood friends. I never look back. Like, that's my team, that's home team. So I always called myself VT Utmost. That was just
Mm.
a thing, and that's what people know me as, VT Utmost. Like, so that was the thing. But the Pharaoh part came. Uh, it was actually before that. It was this more so this idea, like, just all that we've been through, learning who we are and where we come from. It was just always a thing about being a pharaoh, and like, being a master of myself, and other things, and being able to survey and rule and keep things together and hold it down. So I named my company, my first company, which had nothing to do with music, by the way, but my first ever company, which was a sole proprietorship. It wasn't registered. It was called Modern Day Pharaohs, and it still is today. So that's where that comes from. I just had a call. I don't know if y'all heard what I just said. Every time I get a call, it messes with the sound. But so
Yeah,
yeah,
we heard.
that's where the Pharaoh part comes from. It's just uh, I always would call myself a modern day Pharaoh. So I named my company that, and I took the marker, the last name. So it's either VT Utmost or VT Pharaoh, but I just put them together on social media. So it's VT Utmost Pharaoh, but that's the significance of those names right there. That's it's just it's like being proud of your family name, so to speak. I'm proud of those given names to me, my craft, my teams, and everything. So I represent them in my actual stage name.
Absolutely. We gonna pause for a second. Hear out some of this dope music. This is a Sayo Dio again. This is Let It
Yeah,
Go,
yeah. Newest one. Check it out, y'all.
the newest one. What's up, Dummy Slick? I see you.
What up, Double C, Dummy Slick, my boy?
World on shoulders, now it's my time. Used to surf on sofas. I've been on the grind now, my life so blessed. Feeling in my soul, I got that glow up, got that glow up. We gon' go up. I'm the baddest motherfucker here, that's show enough. And though the last year of my life been so tough, I got that glow up, and we gon' go up. Ayy, I'm gon' soak up the game, soak up the game. I know they like no fucking way, but I've been through so much pain, and I know I gotta learn to let it go. 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 Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. Let go of the hurt and the uncertain. Don't doubt your worth, you know you're worth it. Stress the small stuff on the surface. Doing it all but planning your purpose. It'll make your head explode. Gotta learn to let it go. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it Gotta learn to let it go. 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 Let it go. World on shoulders, now it's my time. Used to surf on sofas. I've been on the grind now, my life so blessed. Feeling in my soul, I got that glow up, got that glow up. We gon' go up. I'm the baddest motherfucker here, that's show enough. And though the last year of my life been so tough, I got that glow up, and we gon' go up. Ayy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Aside Dio, you already know, super producer, CEO, co-founder of Utmost, Universal Thinking Minds of Sound. Check them out. ASIAHDIO. Utmost Empire, Utmost Media. Y'all know what it is. Shouts out to the
Yeah.
dope lady, dishing out positive energy.
Yes, sir. Shout out Side Dio, man. One more time. That was Let It Go. That was the newest track to be released. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good vibe music. And yes, sir. He definitely had to come on the podcast soon. We got to talk. Got to come chop it up. Yeah, definitely. And man, like I said, man, VT is what you call a man of many hats. And how would you say the process is juggling all that you do on a constant basis and still taking time to handle your personal life? Because a lot of creators tend to deal with mental health. And I wanted to jump on that topic just a little bit.
Oh man, to be honest about that right now, that's still a work in progress. That's still a work in progress. I've been trying to get down to the basics, the simple stuff like keep a digital calendar, keep a physical calendar, write in your times and your dates and such things. But trying to balance that out still and keep a process with it is hard. But the process usually goes as such. Just having a business, having it structured. Now I have processes, procedures, and such things. So I send it through that, like I got a checklist of how to go about certain things. It makes it a lot easier than like, this needs to be done for this person. This needs to be done for this person. I put everything in order of date. So, all right, if I got, all right, this week's activities, if I know, it's Sunday and I know I got some activities this week. All right, what's Tuesday? That got to be handled first. And I send that up through the checklist. Like, all right, this, that, and that got to be done for this type of event. It's just a interview. Then the checklist is, okay, let's get the promo done. So the flyer, what's the list, social media sites, who needs to be emailed, what, as far as press items, and it's the checklist and the calendar, the basics. That's what helps it. But like I said, it's hard to even say because it's like to try to balance it with real life. One of them always clash into each other. So the best way I deal with that is, nowadays I just got to be more transparent with it and more open. Like, hey, I can get to this. I can't get to that. Sorry about this. I can make it up to you in this way. I can compensate you this way, but I just got to put things in precedence. That's the best way I can deal with it. There's no process no more. It's like, I want to do all of this. I'm gonna make it happen somehow, some way. It's just all out in the air right now. Like I said, there's no real process. Just getting it all done.
Absolutely. What artist in Wisconsin would you say right now is the audience to be on the lookout for?
Damn. Damn. Look, we just had this conversation. One of my artists, I ain't gonna say his name, he called me. He was like, who the best in the city right now? And I was like, what the I gave him a whole bunch of, he was like, nah, bro, you BSing me. Like, who the best? Man, look. It's hard to say because not only is there so many dope people here, I am obviously biased. I'm not gonna lie, hell yeah, I'm biased towards my people a lot. Like I think my people do shit so dope, and it's solely because they are my people. But if we being honest, I can't even say one specific artist. I could tell you the artists that I manage for or work with, and they the next, and I could give you a slew of names. But I don't even want to say the names because I feel like whoever I say first, they'll feel like I'm putting them first. And like, it's quite a few, bro. But it is. I ain't gonna even lie. We had this conversation another day when I don't care about who feels what or cares about what or hurt no feelings. But it is two names that stick out like a motherfucker when you ask that question. It's two names. But like I said, being honest, bro, it's hard to say. It's so hard to say because we got some dope people here, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna plead the fifth. Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely plead the fifth because I can't say no name.
Yeah,
because I feel like I'm pushing somebody else out and they deserve to be put in that same sentence. You know what I mean? They deserve for their name to be spoken in the same sentence of any person out. It's like I would have to say some names. I couldn't just say one. But there are a few who like, yeah, they shine, they got it.
yeah, absolutely.
But my team though,
yeah,
my team, if we talking teams, any and everybody who work with modern day pharaohs, I promise you, I got an eye for talent acquisition. I know who's who. Like if they work with me, they go in there, guaranteed. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
Oh no. What's your ultimate goal for all your artists in the end? And yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought it was another part to that, but I talk about this with all of them, and I tell them just like this. My ultimate goal for anybody, especially if you want my artist, like you got some type of contract with my company, it will be for me to help you access what your true dreams are or make a way for that. Meaning I can put you in the hands or in on the right path to that. But if I could just like, okay, for instance, let me give you 2 quick examples. Some people just want to make a lot of money for what they love. So for a lot of my artists, you know, that's just the bottom line. Like, hey, let me help you make some money, a good substantial amount of money for doing this. And that's the goal. Some people, you know, they want to actually go major, go mainstream, like get some type of major deal, whether it's a record deal, a distribution or whatever. Well, it will be my goal to get you ready for that, prepped for that as best I can. And then once I've exhausted all of my resources, skills, and knowledge, whatever, to be able to put you in the hands of somebody who better at it than me and help, like they actually want to help you get there. But like getting my people there, that's the goal. When, like whatever your individual dream is, to actually be able to make that happen for you. And then the thing about that is it's very possible. It's not as far-fetched and impossible as a lot of people think or feel. It's just we don't, you know, we ain't been set on the right track. We ain't been taught the right things. We've been given this little, you know, 10% of this entire game. You know, it's just one of them type of things. So that's my goal in it. Right. That's my goal, to get them to where they need to and want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna take a little break. Give you one more song right quick that we got on the queue. We got one more after that, but we're gonna give you this one next. This is Young Swagger. Wait, I put in my last. Yeah, Shit Talk.
Oh yeah.
Shit Talk. You know what I mean? I believe I had him on for an interview. Dope artist.
No, not Young Swagger. You had Young Whip on.
Young Whip. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Young Whip up in the queue too. You already know. Yeah, I played up the team. I hear it.
I'm got my phone, get to it, priority.
Yeah, this song actually, this is one of the songs I had in my package that we was doing for our Networking Wednesdays, our International 50-State Coalition. So it was somebody from every state to hear the music. And this is one of them songs they was going crazy about. They was loving it. But Young Swagger never disappoints. Never disappoints.
Probably call up land, she got G's up in the shoebox. Burn the opposition, nigga, quick, get my whole crew hot. 30 in my Glocky, but all I need is like 2 shots. Speaking on my business, bitch, you probably get your boo shot. Boogie stepping on the brick, sorority. Adam call my phone, get to him, priority. Probably fuck a mama and her daughter, that's the horror of me. Got another nigga, we can roll up in the Swisher League. Sell a nigga plenty pounds of gas so I can steal it back. Buddy, yeah, he still can't feel his legs, can't get the feeling back. All you niggas snitching, if he telling, then you telling back. Any drug that get a nigga high, I'm probably selling that. Catch me with my Glocky 23, cause I love him. Heard another pussy nigga died. Fuck him. Used to be a gangster, but he flipped. I don't trust him. Dollar, that's my nigga. You a die, don't even touch him. Yo, hoe left your bitch ass. I hit it better. Got some pressure. That pack a punch Mayweather. Anybody that's with me, throw up the same letter. Swiss cheese, any nigga playing with my cheddar. Nigga, he ain't no real killer. All your homies taking shots like they drink liquor. What? Bitch, I don't want a picture. Got mad at my bitch, so I fucked the sister. Riding on the other side, that's a homicide. Drive by when I slide fried, nigga, French fries. You can't hide from the guys, we got murder on our mind. I want every apple dead, you can see it in my eyes. Pussy, bitch, I'm just shit talking. Your little hoe might be bad, but the bitch walking. Bitch, yeah, fiends keep calling. I've been serving white bitch like Fair Fawcett. I've been on the road, won't stop till I catch 10. Shoot with my right, unload with the left hand. Probably hit New York and sell balls like a mess fan. I've been in the kitchen cooking better than a chef can. Me and Blow fuck the same whole shit basic. Trolley just caught me 4-4, can't wait to taste it. Catch a nigga not using his head, I probably take it. Don't come around my block, nigga. You won't make it. V-long shirt cost 3 bills. Did 3 bids, but I'm in the street still. I'm a nightmare, nigga like Meek Mill. If you buy 2, you can get a free pill. Bitch, this real za. I got a bad freak hoe, get real top. What? Nigga, I got 3 shots. Bitch, that's all I need to hit 3 ops. Energy made this one.
Yeah. BTA Drop Boys, shouts out.
On, on God. Y'all can't be getting all that. If you want to see all that, go to Young Swagger page and make sure y'all support. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
and make sure y'all spell it correctly. It's YUNGSWAGGER. It's not YOUNG. Young Whip is spelled YOUNG. Young Swagger, YUNG. Look for him. BTA, Drop Boys.
Absolutely. One of the things that me myself had the pleasure of working with you with is Versus Underground, which
Yeah.
has now expanded to add Versus Independent Racing. Um, and to the highlighting the way that it's highlighting the artists that come out of racing. We just had one Drop Boy Field uh versus
B
B Hydra.
Hodges.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Two super dope verses, two super dope artists. We was fortunate enough to work on two and collab on two. The other one was Cushback and Tremendous. How has that process been? And I know there's been artists knocking on the door for more verses. So to be able to bring that platform into racing, let us know about the impact that has on racing's artists and the like.
Oh, well, one impact it's had that I've noticed, a lot of people who I've been wanting to work with, and we've been planning certain things. You know how you just kind of slowly lose touch or whatever the case may be.
Mm,
Doing those two events with you, shouts out. Thank you, for collabing on us with those and making it what it was. But I've noticed that a lot of people just been reaching out just because of the simple fact they saw that, and having the artists who've been involved with it, they just the feedback I get from them,
yeah,
them telling me like, oh, this was amazing, it was fun, it was dope, it was something I never thought that I would do or be doing, like whoever thought like, oh, I'll be doing a versus against somebody in this type of atmosphere or out the band, but it just was dope all around, and it just definitely boosted this whole thing. Just me knowing like, hey, that thing is like people love it, they like it. It brought more viewers to all the platforms. It,
mm,
like I said, it brought more people who want to be involved. More people have been reaching out, asking to be involved. People have told me that they're people, you know what I mean? And that's a dope thing too. When you get through them degrees of separation, like it's not
yeah,
like, my people came to me like, oh yeah, I like that. I want to be involved. Like my people telling me like they people saw it and they
yeah,
people like that's just dope altogether. And it made that type of impact. It just
yeah,
solidified like, hey, these things we doing, it get around. People see it.
yeah,
People like it. They love it. They dig it. We keep doing them, and it's gonna grow even more. And speaking of which, because like how you said, it started with versus underground that you got going on down there, and it branched off into versus independent that we got going on here. And shouts out to Who They Want Entertainment. They reached out. They want to hold a platform similar that they want to work with us to do the same thing. So it's growing in that sense also. Other people want to be involved, not just be a part of the artist versus artist, but they want to hold their own. They want to sponsor. They want to be a part of and host it and such things. And it's just beautiful to see that. Like
yeah,
something that I'm a part of, like is growing beyond just my city, my state, even my region, even. It's all the way to the East Coast. It's just dope.
yeah, man, absolutely. Another thing I want y'all to understand about BT, he humble, but he got a few connections. It's rarely you can call people and say, such and such sent me, and they immediately want to work with you, or they immediately willing to hear what you got to say because you just said a name and you didn't understand how important that name was at the time or in
Yeah.
that time frame. And you've been able to work with such people as Mr. Will Reinhardt, who's doing the grassroots seminars.
Shouts
Uh,
out, big bro.
Absolutely. Mike Beasley, badass. Uh, Part of the Boosters badass syndicate. Um,
Hmm.
like, and the list goes on and on. So for you making those connections, how vital was to you? How vital is it to what you're trying to do in Wisconsin and what you've been able to do so far?
Oh man, and the thing is, I am humble about certain things because I like to be the type of person where, all right, I don't want to have to name drop or use so and so, like, just understand we could make it happen. But it is very vital because I'm glad you said this name, so I don't feel like I'm name dropping or throwing them out there. But shouts out, man, Will Chill. Shouts out. If y'all don't know who Will Chill is, man, y'all definitely gonna see what grassroots got, going on from here on out, especially in 2023. The festival went
You see,
crazy. Everybody was there, no limit, Def Jam. It was crazy. But having Will Chill, um, that was very vital in my eyes because he came, he sponsored the event, he brought some dope resources, skills. And what I tell people also, it's not just so much having this person. Like when they get they shot to speak, they chance and they up there on that microphone, that podium, or behind that camera, whatever. Listen to what they saying. Like he dropped some gems, some knowledge, just some overall love and positivity, and that's always vital because a lot of these people they just want to see something sometimes.
yeah,
And a lot of times that may be like, let me bring somebody to the table who can make something happen, and that's proof in the pudding right there. So having people that I can just call and sometimes when it get to the nitty gritty, like, hey, well, look, let me hook this up. Like I can make this happen. Trust me. That
yeah,
that builds faith. It keeps people around and it gives them something to aspire to. And when it happens and it works through, it's beautiful to see because that give them that understanding, like, hey, okay, like we can do it, we can make it happen. And just to have, like I said, to having Will Chill be a part of that event, have him to judge it, to speak, drop the gems. He sponsored the packages, and it was two TV shows, two cable television appearances. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like coming from where we come from, how many people willing to put you up on a cable TV show? You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like just put you in that position without
yeah,
knowing you beforehand or whatever. Like those type of things is very vital to what we got going on because that's one of those things. Like, hey, it's worth it. And to a lot of people, like I said, depending on what you want out of it, that might have, to a lot of people who just doing this thing, that might have been the top of the mountain for them. Like,
yeah,
oh, I just joined this thing. I got with this dope music executive who got ties to all of the greats that I know, and they put me on cable TV.
yeah,
Bam, instantly, and that's vital to a certain extent. But yeah, I do like to be humble about it because I don't like to use those things to try to solidify my position, but it is vital in that sense. Like, hey, it's the real deal when we say we doing this or we doing that, and we got these people and we saying we can make this happen. Just it just sucks that like 70% of the time people still don't really get down.
yeah,
So, but it is cool though. But to answer your question, like, yeah, that's what it is. It's like proof in the pudding. It gets people involved. They give the faith and let them know we serious and we got some big time plugs and connects too. So
yeah.
it's a lot going on.
Absolutely. Let the people know, man. What y'all got coming? Should they expect to be dropping with uploads y'all got coming? And what y'all got planned for the future?
Oh man, well look, shit, where to start? Okay, let me start. Let me start with the networks first. Transform You, um, Player Pre, myself, and DJ Potential. We are building an industry. So
Mm,
what we got going on, DJ Potential just hooked up with three new venues. We working heavily with comedian Lee Bird, and we gonna bring these artists showcase to the Midwest. We got a lot of hands on deck, a lot of hands on deck, a lot of cruise organizations who gonna be in this thing, and we just trying to give a good fair shot for our people here in Wisconsin. Like that's what we talked about earlier. It's a lot of art, a lot of skills, knowledge that's going on that the world need to see, the world need to hear, the world need to know about, and they don't. So we building something. We this media company that he's built that I partner with. Um, My company is going to provide the type of services we do to help his company provide this service. It's like a barter thing, a partner. That's what you do, a partnership. Like we got this one common goal, this dream. So we bring in this artist forefront. We also gonna link and collab. We're gonna do some more of the it's just the verses. The word just escaped me right there, but the verses. We definitely gonna make sure that the East Coast verses we have structure with who they want those pop off. Of course, we got a few more with you, Battle Rap Kingdom down in New Orleans. We gonna do a few here in Wisconsin from our network, but we just gonna do the partner thing for right now. We love doing it with y'all, so we just gonna keep it going on that end, and we also Transform You the album. DJ Potential is coming out with the album. Um, of course, grinding all the time. Did over 100,000 on YouTube. Total full numbers everywhere. Who knows? Be looking out for that to chart. But he got the album coming out. Young Whip should have went to Harvard. That's coming out 2/3/23. Check out Game Code, the first single. BTA Drop Boys. Just check them out, man. That's I'm working with quite a few of them. I'm the manager for Young Swagger and BTA Phil. Uh, Under Investigation is out from BTA Phil. It dropped Halloween. Check that out. Young Swagger, his singles going crazy, stupid dumb numbers. We also, like I said, comedian Lee Bird. We structuring a lot of open mics, a lot of showcases for other types of arts. Be looking out for that. Like I said, we got 3 venues in Milwaukee. Working on the circuit here in Racine.
Mm.
Um, got Chrome MBM. Check them out from North Chicago. What else we got going on? My company itself, I am currently structuring a major push for I would say it's more in the activist realm. It's just more so people to get a grasp and a hold of their lives. As you spoke about mental health, we really advocate for mental health awareness and a lot of veteran services, especially military veteran suicide prevention. But I'm doing a major push for that this upcoming year to just try to put more into everyday people who need what I can offer and not just so much be wrapped up into this one small subsection of entertainment.
Mm.
I'm a service to people more, really
Yep.
service to people more using my business. HHF, the hip hop fraternity. Make sure you check out Break by Break by Villboy Cast. Make sure you check out everything that Clay Mack got going on. The team is getting back together. I'm actually the acting CEO of the Milwaukee division. So be on the lookout for great things. I've been holding that information really close. We're just letting that out now. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of great things. Like I said, music, entertainment, life. We There's a lot more going on. I'm gonna keep quiet about most of it, but that's what's really going on, man. That's what's really going on. A lot. Also, I got a documentary coming out, which is gonna feature a lot of the artists I've been working with over the years, not just the new ones. Over the years. It's gonna be like our declaration to let us in the game, the Wisconsin,
Uh-oh.
declaration. Also, my podcast. I got quite a few that I'm attached to, but mine that I've had I've had this idea for quite a few years. I've just been keeping it on the rest, but it's called Reverse TV. The episode aired some months ago. Putting it out. It's gonna be fully into production come February. Like I'm gonna wait till after Young Whip drops his album so we can focus on that. But in March, yeah, we gonna go balls to the walls with that one right there. The Reverse TV Godcast. I call it the Godcast, not the podcast. But yeah, quite a few things. It's all under wraps though. We in post production for everything, so it's not like we just got our plates full, don't know what to do. Everything is in post production. We just trying to present it right to everybody. So yeah,
Absolutely. I believe I seen one of the episodes, preview episodes or something that you had out on YouTube, but God
yeah.
cares.
I shot one episode in like 4 segments. It was long. It's hours long, so I shot it in 4 segments. But yeah, I did that first one just so I could show people kind of what to expect. But yeah, I waited for a few things to get together, and I worked on a few things. It's ready to go now, but I'm gonna wait to put it out till I'm ready to be, have a consistent schedule, a season with it and everything, and deliver the information and everything I need to properly. So they'll be looking for that after, like I said, after we do that initial push with Should Have Went to Harvard, which is Young Whip's album coming out February 2/3/23.
Make sure y'all cop that. Make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all support the movement. Um, got one more song for y'all. Then we're gonna come back and close it out. This is Game Code by Young Whip.
Album in
You
stores 2/3/23.
2/3/23. Top of the new year. You know what I mean? All gas, no brakes. You know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Few brakes, but mostly gas.
Game cold, but it's fair. I said, fuck it, put the ops in the air. Rocks in my socks in the drop, fill a L. Put me in the jungle, I came back with a belt. Yeah, 32 grams in the jar. Living with the stars, ceiling with the stars. Rings on my finger, shit look like Mars. Sipping on potion, wake up, bagging up ounces every morning. Screaming out Southside, killers on the Noya. Talk good game, gave 100 to the lawyer. Niggas got AKs, niggas still recording. Free young Tay-K, he probably deserved it. 50 on my pinky, feeling like Day-Day. I came from extortion, waiting on payday. Fly till I die, left eye like a Leah. Shine every shell, I'm still Black Beater. Nigga ice cold, went from stove to a freezer. Pull up in that Lexus, you can keep that Beamer. Bands in my pants, turn baby to a eater. Land in Japan, I just made Olympic. 10 bands to my baby mama just for the food. I don't wanna kick it till I'm richer, I'm cool. Water on my neck, turn baby to a pool. I went from a slug to the Louis. I just put Gucci on her coochie and she doing what I tell her. I been chillin', I been getting it, I fuck her like a fella. I put diamonds on diamonds, they dashing with the devil. I'm a fool with the tool and I rule, I measure. Put it on my neck. Could've bought a Tesla, get it out the pot, still scraping up the astra. I kick it with you cool, but I'm on another level. Smoking out the pound, put me on my level. Ride a weed man for taxing my mama. Running out the hood, I promise. I just called cash and got the cam on the charger. I turned Chicago to a Carter. I just got big dog Glock in the Ford. Horses and Porsches to Raji event. Fucking on these hundreds, that's a fetish. He thought he was made Joe Pesci. Cuban League heavy. Niggas be square, don't box like Chevy. These bitches fucking on the fence for the money. Niggas ain't forgot. He told nigga 20 years ago, get pop. Waiting on the drop. We be at the spot. Trap out your mama house, fuck her on the couch. Nigga got crack, still rock like mouth. Playing with the 4-0, nigga like Audi. They done let the GD back in the party. You hear me? We doing that shit forever, you hear me? For a long, long time, you hear me? I remember sleeping on that couch. I remember getting my first ounce from a quarter to an ounce, you hear me? Still, we rock it up real fast. You hear me? Go on, give me that little bowl. Skirt, skirt. Hey.
Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed that beautiful aesthetic little piece of art right there. Young Whip, Game Code. Out single out now, album will be available for download, sale, all of that. 2/3/23, February 3rd, 2023. You can hear me, Hawk Life?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, no, it's just me.
I appreciate that because you see this is private, fam. Only your friends can see it. I hope it's not private. I don't think so. Keep tuning in. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching. I know it ain't private on YouTube. The world can see it on YouTube. It ain't private, so they don't see it. It's probably private just on Facebook. But I appreciate you. I appreciate my guest, VT, for being on, man, and dropping these jewels on us, man, and getting us acquainted with the Wisconsin music scene, man, the race scene, music scene, Milwaukee music scene, the whole Wisconsin music scene, and if you, like I said, man, if you're artist out there and you need management, somebody's gonna genuinely point you in the right direction. Hit a VT up most, man. Get his socials, hit him up, man. Uh, Consulting work. I'm thinking about doing this, starting a little consulting thing, and this might be a good partnership for me and VT, and we'll consult some of you artists, give y'all some. But I know he does it himself, so if you need some consulting work, you definitely get with him. But and I'm definitely thinking about doing something like this. Somebody
Hey,
had brought,
I
brought
got no problem sending people your way. If they come to me, I got no problem telling them, hey, my mans do the same thing. We could sit down all together, work out a plan. That's always shit. We definitely could. I love partnering. It just makes everything flow smoother. So yeah, you
yeah,
ain't got to tell them just come to me. Hey, come to both of us. We'll sit you down, and get you right.
absolutely, absolutely, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell if you're on Facebook. There's always ways to support. Like I said, about to turn full monetized next year. We almost at 1,000 subs on YouTube. We still need 4,000 watch time hours, so keep watching. And we almost at that 1,000, knocking on that 1,000 door, but still get the 4,000 watch time hours. Be watching, be sharing, get
Mm.
people to sit there and watch, man. Give me nothing but 20 minutes. Watch, you know what I'm saying? Let them nothing watch hours add up. Um,
And they'll soon come to see too. The 1,000 subscribers, that's just that 1,000 people that was like, oh, let me go and click on it. You got probably 10,000s of no, not probably. You got way more who've actually tuned in. So you
mhm,
definitely wanna, you want to be one of them first. You want to be one of them. Oh, let me get there before that first 1K. Let me get on it.
mhm,
Like it's always something beautiful and getting there first and seeing it, grow and be organic from the beginning. So, but just so they understand that. It's
mhm.
network that bro done, man. Battle Rap Kingdom is doing numbers. Chop It Up podcast. Go check Twitch. Go check the Twitter. It's doing
Yeah,
a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's way more than 1,000. Don't let
absolutely.
Facebook and YouTube trick you into looking into this small corner. This is it's an
Exactly.
international thing. It's an international thing going on. Get with it.
Exactly. 500 on TikTok, over 500 on Instagrams. Both Instagrams almost 500. Um,
Hmm.
over 1,000 on Twitter. Can I pop my shit? Over
Hell
5,000
yeah,
on
you supposed
Facebook.
to pop it twice if you need to.
Over 5,000 on Facebook. You're like, can I pop my shit? Like
Yeah, pop it
literally.
if you need. They need to understand.
This
Like
this
they'll
is a
see.
movement. I'm in Bangladesh. I'm in Canada. I'm in Chicago. I'm in New Orleans. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm knocking on the door everywhere. Just South Africa. I'm just to give you a
Hmm.
view and the vibe. Go back to my old interviews. You'll see Canadian artists. You'll see um, Ireland artists straight from Ireland. Ireland artists straight from Africa. African artists.
And think, this started right in New Orleans,
Yeah.
just with you, just starting to
Yeah.
now look. So just imagine that's where it came in 2 years. Imagine
Mm,
2 years from now.
mm,
See what I'm saying? Like that shit. This is what it looked like. I always tell my guys, like, don't be discouraged because you
yeah.
ain't there yet. It's look, like this is what it looks like. This is what the journey looked like before you even get there. It's working. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
It's growing. It's such a beautiful thing.
And I needed to respond to somebody without saying names because they came into my interview last night, and I want to say that no, I did not shake out on you. I hadn't talked to you in almost 2 years. That was like that night when you decided to respond under an account that wasn't yours was the first time I heard from you in 2 years. I just wanted to put that out there. So for you to tell somebody I'm this individual, let them know you've been ghost for 2 years. I don't know where the fuck you was at. Let
Yeah,
them know
like them people who be like, you weren't thinking about me. Like you left two
yeah,
years ago. What was I supposed to do?
with my content at that with some of the content. So I mean,
Oh, that's a whole nother
it's back
story,
when
huh?
I was doing audio interviews with some of my content. So if that's who I'm thinking it is, where's my damn content?
And that's the humble beginnings. Like that's something
Yeah,
you definitely you want to keep that. You want that in your archive somewhere, sitting, chilling, so you can look back
exactly.
on in 3, 4 years. Like, damn, that was the first one or two. Like,
And
yeah.
that's when I was doing one a day interviews. And I had been doing it for 4 months straight, an interview a day for 4 months straight. That tell you there's about 120 interviews, and
God damn.
maybe only 20 some of those interviews got out. Like I said, we didn't go there, but we're not gonna go there. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Tap in Tuesday night, uh, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I'm saying 8 p.m. Chief, I know you good. I know everybody good for Tuesday nights. So make sure y'all tap in and tune in. I know we didn't get to the Kyrie thing, but we definitely gonna bring it back up. We're gonna get into the Kanye. We're gonna get into the Trump.
Oh, we definitely. I gotta tap in Tuesday because I got a lot to say about Kyrie. I don't want to let it out on here, but oh, that man,
Yeah, they
stand up,
said,
young God. Stand up, young God. I'm with you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Excessive is the word. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Make sure y'all tune in. Like, comment, and subscribe to that notification bell. Chop it up. Let's talk. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 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 yeah.